Hey everybody, what's going on? Hey, it's James. I'm back here. Kind of been on a streak here. It's just been fun. And Sunday morning, wife is gone for a little while, so thought I'd do something a little bit different. 21st century kind of hard rock metal albums. To show some things I've in that category, and the reason why excuse me. The reason why I think I say 21st century is I grew up in the 80s, and all the heavy music I was listening to back then, like the Maiden and the Priest and the Motorhead, and that whole world of Accept and Saxon and new wave of British heavy metal music. I kind of separate that from the heavier stuff that came out in the 21st century for whatever reason. I mean, I still feel like anything that came out in any genre, anything that came out starting around 1995 still seems quote new to me for whatever reason. So yeah, I just thought I'd show some things and have some fun with it. And I've been able to play some loud music today for longer periods of time and a little bit higher volume than normal since I'm solo. So I'll get right into it. Here's one, Angeles de Opio. I just saw this slash price at a store, but I really went for it because of the sticker, and this is what it is. I mean, this is what it sounds like. Angeles de Opio was an underground heavy psych power trio featuring J.C. Sisto and Sergio Ceballos. 2 long tracks of extreme acid fuzz wah guitar jamming recorded in 2005. Recommended if you like Human Instinct, high rise, and loud in-your-face heavy psychedelic music. So this is a trio. This thing is acid fuzz jamming. If you like Earthless, that band, this is like Earthless, but with the volume going from 11 to 14 with a lot more fuzz and a lot more feedback. This thing is killer. Angeles de Opio is that one. Next one is Stone Jesus. Another trio. A lot of these are trios for some reason. Stone Jesus is the band, and the album is called First Communion. And I realize this on a more serious note. These guys are from Ukraine, from Kiev, and I just think the shit they're going through right now in their hearts and souls, and it's such a bad situation. War sucks. People suck, as far as I'm concerned. So, except for musicians. Stone Jesus. This is on the Solitude label. Looks like this would be maybe categorized in quote like the stoner category. Sometimes these labels, psych, stoner, doom, they can be good reference point, or they can mean nothing. But that said, as a reference point, this is on the stoner side of like heavy music. Stone Jesus is this one. Great name, great album cover, great band. Another trio, Sinister Haze. This one is called Laid Low in the Dust of Death. I don't know where they're from. They're an American band, though. Here's these guys on the back. Kind of more doom-ish, but maybe more just on the kind of the meat and potatoes hard rock side of things. Really good guitar work, obviously. And this is on the STP label, STB as in boy. And I know that label puts out a lot of good modern heavy rock. I don't know if there's still a label or not, but Sinister Haze is that one. Next one, Gates of Slumber. And this is, what is this called again? The Wretch. They were from, and I think they're still kind of together. They're from Indianapolis, I believe. Classic doom, American doom band. I forgot their leader, Carl something or other. This is on the Rise Above label. Really good doom. But yeah, I mean, it's mixed in with just a lot of like blues-based riffing too, like a lot of this stuff. But yeah, there's the album. Gates of Slumber, The Wretch is that one. Next one, Salem's Pot out of Sweden. I think they're also a trio, but I could be wrong. This album is called Sweden. Two tracks, one long song on side A, one long song on side B, and on the back here it says recorded live in an old asylum by the damaged minds of a power trio. So they are a trio, but recorded in an asylum by deranged minds. These are these long, building, ethereal, heavy, but still manageable tracks. Just sort of takes you to another place. Just kind of floating with this sort of distortion guitar, like you're riding a wave for about 20 minutes on each of these. Highly recommended. Salem's Pot's great. This is on the Riding Easy label. Yeah, so this was recorded, I think, 2013. But yeah, these are all 21st century. So Salem's Pot is that one. There's a band out of not Chile, Peruvia. And how do you pronounce that? Reino Irmatano. I have another one of their CDs. This is a great band. They're a quartet. Again, Peruvian and definitely more on the doom side, but very. I mean, I guess it's sort of obvious or redundant to say Sabbath influence, but of all the records I have, they probably have more of the Sabbath influence than any of the others. Great riffs, really good song structures, female vocals. It's in Spanish, so you can't. I don't know what the words are, but really good band. And I don't know if they're still around, but their records are out there, and the CDs are out there too. So that's that one right there. And I don't know exactly what that's called. It's yeah, maybe you can read that. Next one is My Brother the Wind, an American band. I don't know exactly where they're from. All instrumental. This is live at Roadburn, 2013, a double. It's heavy, but it's more almost on the kind of thoughtful, progressive side of things. Really good song structures, time changes, a little bit of jamming, but really good, well-crafted compositions. Is this one. So it's not as heavy as any of the other things I've shown, but it's all instrumental. My Brother the Wind is great. They have maybe 3 or 4 albums, and I don't know how many are available on LP. I think one other one is at least, but My Brother the Wind, live at Roadburn is this one. Next, Sungrazer, another trio out of Germany, and this one is called. What is this one called? I think this is actually just their self-titled. Maybe this is their first album. This is from 2010, German trio, and they're on the Electro Hash label. I think that's the same label that I think that's the label that was started by the band Color Haze. If you're familiar with them, who are really good. So this, if you know Color Haze, it has this Color Haze kind of sound where it's a little bit more psychedelic. Not as metalish as some of these other records. More composition based songs, but still there's still some good heavy riffing into it. But if you like things that are more on the prog side of heavy music, you would probably enjoy this more than maybe some of the other things I'm showing. But this is Sungrazer is the band. Cool cover. Few more to go. This is Argus, a band out of Pennsylvania. This is on Shadow Kingdom. Nice gatefold there. So these guys they're still going. I think they have like 4 or 5 albums. They're I would liken them to a stripped down Iron Maiden, but with more grit and more kind of more energy than that. That's the loose comparison to them. Good songs, good song structures, very well crafted, and dual guitars. They have some like twin harmony stuff going on. But that's the band Argus on Shadow Kingdom. Orthodox, Baal is the name of that. I don't know how to pronounce that. They're from Spain. This is like a heavy doom, just kind of classic doom, with a little sort of like extreme metal experiments, if that makes any sense to you. So yeah, and this is on the Alone Records label. Cool album. I think it was their 4th album. There's a hype sticker on here that I can't read because the type's too small. Almost done here. This is tonerlow. It's hard to read that because it's sort of embossed on the cover. Another trio out in the Netherlands. I don't know what year this is. I think it's 2005. This is definitely in the classic sort of like stoner kind of rock and roll. Nothing fancy here. Just a good power trio out of the Netherlands, and this is on the White Dwarf label. Yeah, so it opens up like that, and then that's it. So I actually had just one bonus album because I just thought about it. This is called Mission of Christ, right here. They were from British Columbia, and this is not a 21st century album, but I discovered the 21st century, so it's okay because I could make the rules. This came out in 1987. This is just thrash, sort of a thrash, speed, punk, skate type of sound. Just high energy, kicks ass. Here's these guys. They were young Canadians. And if you look at here's the booklet. Look at them there. And look at that shot there. Based on those shots, I mean, they could have been from Venice or Santa Monica. Look at this here. Look at those photos of them, young and crazy. But kind of has like an early Corrosion of Conformity sound. Maybe that crossover sound. Really, really good record. Yeah. Mission of Christ. This is on the Supreme Echo label. I don't know what they do. Actually, it's also on this subsidiary of Speed Metal label. But yeah, that's it. Some heavy stuff for your Sunday. Yeah, that's it. All right, take care. Thanks, James.